Okay. So we just finished reading Romans chapter 12, verse 12 to 14. Okay. Now we're going to jump to Romans 3, and we're going to read 19 to 22.
Okay. Now we know that the things serve the law says it had. Hold on. Now we know that the things serve the law. It says to them who are under the law that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin.
Okay, listen to what the Bible is saying, that the whole world is guilty under God, right? And that the knowledge of the law is sin, which we just read about in Romans 2, 12 and 14. That the Gentiles, just because they did not know the law, does not mean that they did not sin. Okay, I'll read on.
Okay. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of God, which is by faith of Jesus Christ, unto all and upon all them that believe, for there is no difference.
And there you go. Okay. Now it's saying that once you believe in Yeshua, there is no difference between righteousness and the law. They're together. Okay? They're one. Alright, but before Yeshua came, there was a difference between righteousness and the law. You still have to do the law, okay? But a righteous man is still guilty under the law, and he could not get any salvation for that, just for being righteous. But when you have Yeshua, you can be righteous, which means being righteous under Yeshua means that you are righteous according to the law. The law has not gone away. The law is still here. It is still in effect. Okay? And we're going to prove that. Let's go to Matthew's. We're going to go to Matthew 5 and 17. Okay? Because you have a lot of people who say, well, that means that God's law is not in effect. No. Let's see what Yeshua says about the law in Matthew 5 and verse 17.
Okay, Matthew 5, verse 17. Read. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
There it is. Yeshua himself says, think not in your head that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. Okay? I did not come to destroy the laws or the prophets, but I came to fulfill. I came to make sure that everything that they wrote about pertaining me come to pass. And I came to strengthen the law, to teach the law. Remember, he said that I came to be the light, which is what? Law. He did not come to destroy the law. And if you listen to our teachings about the Immaculate Conception and the Trinity, the lies of the Immaculate Conception and the Trinity, you will know that Yeshua, which is the Son, is not greater than his Father. He cannot do contrary to the Father. Therefore, he could not have the Father would not send his Son to destroy his perfect law. Okay? Let's go to Romans 3. Going back to Romans 3. I'm going to go to 27. Okay, read.
Where is the boasting? Boasting then? It is exceeding by what law of work? Nay, but by the law of faith.
Okay. Alright, now we're going to jump to 31. I'm going to let the Bible explain. It's going to break down that scripture.
Okay. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Okay. So the first one says that the faith, faith without the law is good, right? But then it says in 31 that can you just have faith without the law? God forbid. Okay. You need both. Okay. Yeshua said that Moses gave you the law. Okay. But I gave you grace and truth, which is what? Mercy and the law. Alright. Let's jump down to Deuteronomy 4 and 44. Alright. So again, we're breaking down the importance of keeping God's law. Alright. The laws are not gone. They're not done away with. They're still in effect. Read.
And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel.
Okay, let's jump down to Deuteronomy 27, chapter 27, and we're going to read verse 15. Read.
Cursed be the man that maketh any graven or molten images and abomination unto the Lord, the works of the hand of the craftsman, and putteth in a secret place. And all the people shall answer and say, Amen.
Okay, so the people agreed that if any man made a graven image or a molten image, that they will be cursed. Okay? These were the laws. These were one of the laws that we had to keep as Israel. There's many, many more laws. Okay? But this is one of the most important laws because the Most High said that He was a jealous God, that we should not make any graven images so that we can worship. Okay? Let's go to 18. Okay. Yeah. Because it's a lot of this right here that it has been plaguing our people for years.
Cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way, and all the people shall say Amen.
Does that not sound like your lying preachers? Okay, and the Baptist churches, and the Catholic churches, and Jehovah's Witnesses, and any other religion? Does that not sound like them? Cursed be the man that makes the blind to wander out of the way. The blind man who does not know the truth are listening to these lying doctrines and accepting that as the truth. They're being led to their own destruction. And these preachers and these men that people regard as being these high men of doctrine, these men who know the scriptures, are leading their own people into destruction. It says, and they're blind themselves. The blind that leads the blind will fall in the ditch. So that means that they're going into their own destruction as well, and they don't care. Why? Because they're getting financed. Okay, they're getting the riches now. And they're doing this to make sure that you never get your riches. Okay? But you never question it. You never sit there and say, okay, well, hold up. You got the Maybach, the Bentley, you got the big mansion, the helicopter, the jet plane. Where's mine? And then when it comes time for you to get yours, I never knew you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. Why? You've been lied to. Okay. Read 19. Because you know these are the main curses that's been plaguing our people.
19.
Okay.
You said 19.
27:19.
Okay. Cursed be he that perverted the judgment of the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and all the people say, Amen.
Okay. And there it is again. Okay. When mother so and so husband died in the army, what do you see these preachers doing? Well, we understand that your husband died, but if you just sow, 3/4 of what he left you to the church, we'll make sure that you're well taken care of. Okay, 3 months later, you see mother so and so in the old folks' home. What happened? They took her money and they put her in the old folks' home. 2 years later, she's out on the street. Okay. Let's jump to 20.
Okay. Cursed be he that lies with his father's wife, because he uncovered his father's skirt.
Okay. So the Bible is telling us that curse is the man who lies with his father's wife. Okay. It's an abomination. And a lot of people say, okay, well, what is they talking about? A man wearing a skirt, isn't that wrong? Yes, it's wrong. And they're not talking about homosexuality. And we're going to prove this. Let's go to Leviticus 20. We're going to go to Leviticus 20. Let me see. You got 20? We're going to go to 13. 20 and 13.
Leviticus 20, verse 13.
Read.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
There it is. Okay. That is the judgment of homosexuality. He said a man should not lay with mankind as he lies with a woman. They have both committed an abomination. And they both should be put to death. Okay? Both of them. Because why? Through a male and female comes life. There is no life that comes from a male and a male or a female and a female. That's disgusting. Alright? Let's see. Let's go to 22 of Deuteronomy 27. Deuteronomy 27, verse 22. Alright.
22, huh?
Yeah. And in the same chapter of Leviticus 20, all these laws, because this Deuteronomy is actually quoting the laws that was already written in Leviticus 20. So all the laws that we're reading, you can also read it in Leviticus 20. So read 22.
Okay. Cursed be he that lies with his sister, the daughter of his father, or the daughter of his mother, and all the people say, Amen.
Okay, so the people agree that a man who sleeps with a family is cursed. Okay? You're not supposed to sleep with your sister, or your mother's daughter, or your father's daughter. Alright? You'll be a cursed man. Alright? Let's go to 26 to bring this home. Okay?
Cursed be he that conforms not all the words, confirms not all the words of the law to do them, and all the people shall say, Amen.
Okay, so if you do not confirm the laws, which is very important, because if you don't, what will happen? You will be destroyed. And all the people agreed. These was the Israelites. The law was given to the Israelites first. And then through them, it was supposed to be spread throughout the whole world. Okay?